ATV, also known as the all-terrain vessel. This is Graeme Burress's pro model wakeboard. If you don't know Graeme, there's a QR code right here. Make sure you snag that, take it to his Instagram page, and get to know him real quick because he is one of my favorite riders. He's one of the most raw riders out there, one of the most hesh looking wakeboarders we have, honestly, in the whole industry. This is Graeme Burress, and we had to make him something so special because there's only one Graeme Burress out there. So let's get into all the nitty gritty on this ATV. So first thing we want to take a look at, there's not very much going on the top. What that allows is you to feel everything that's going on in the middle of the wakeboard, right? So you're gonna feel all the characteristics in the flex patterns and the wood core and everything that's going on inside. So let's take a quick look at the bottom of the wakeboard. That's where this board's gonna really shine, right? The profile and the characteristics on the bottom of the wakeboard. So first thing is we have a mid-body channel. There's not a ton going on here, so we needed something to go on here. So you got a little bit more bite, a little bit more traction out there. If you are kind of, you know, feeling a little loose, that's gonna help you out, kind of tightening it back up. But from here on, the board is flat. What that's gonna allow is when you are doing things out there like swish swashing or trying to, like, you know, use a lot of the board, it's gonna be nice and smooth and it's gonna be very slippery and free. So kind of have best of both worlds right here. The beveled edge goes all the way around the board. Super important when it comes to Graeme because what? He's hitting everything. That's why I named the board the all-terrain vessel, because he literally hits all terrain. He goes out and winches on concrete, then he'll hit corrugate pipe in the rails, and then he'll just go into the park and just hit all the unit features. He literally hits everything. And having this beveled edge going all the way around the board makes all the stuff go underneath the board instead of it catching on the rails. Super important feature to have. All right, so taking a look at the profile of this board, that's kind of where this board gets a little interesting, right? You have a wider profile underneath foot, allows the board to land soft and be a lot underneath you, so that way you're feeling like you got a board, right? But as you kind of get into the tip and tail, it kind of pins in a little bit. That allows the board to be more agile and just be more free and like just kind of switching from edge to edge a lot quicker. So it rides really snappy, but has a lot underfoot. Very important two features to have, and we were able to combine them in one board. All right, so taking a look at the side profile of the board, this is where you're gonna really see the flex characteristics shine. Underneath foot, it's pretty thick. That's gonna keep it rigid, so if you are doing the huge airs and the big drops, the board stays nice and stiff underneath foot. But as it kind of goes down the leading edge, it really thins out. That's where you're gonna start to get the really, you know, pressy type of characteristics out of it. There's no hinge points in this board, right? There's no grab rails and there's nothing really here to hinge it. So what that allows is the board to be a really smooth transition through all of your flex, and it gives you a very unique flex characteristic in the board. It's got a urethane sidewall that wraps around 360 degrees around the board. That allows you to accidentally hit a feature, maybe dragging on the dock on accident, and it's just gonna last. That's a super important thing that we do. And also all of our boards in our cable line come with centered base material, and that just it's the strongest material we have in our space. Needed to slap it on the boards. The ATV comes in 3 different sizes, the 143, the 148, and the 153. If you don't know who Graeme Burress is, make sure you check it out, because you're probably underneath the rock, you know, you gotta peek out, figure out who Graeme is, because you'll absolutely be blown away. He's one of my favorite riders, and you'll be on his Instagram scrolling for days. ATV, baby, go get you some.